Welcome back to MaamCee TV. So for today's video, we are going to talk about determining missing terms in a sequence and an equation. So what are you waiting for? Let's start! Here is the learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to determine the missing terms in a sequence of numbers. It can be odd numbers, even numbers, multiples of a number, or factors of a number. Find the missing number in an equation involving properties of operation. Let's look back. So look at the picture. What do you think could be the next in the triangle? Timer starts now. Very good, kids. The answer is rectangle. 2. Take a look at the shapes. What could be the next 2 shapes? Timer starts now. And the answer is triangle and rectangle. Correct. Mali. Sound check. And the answer is triangle and rectangle. Very good, kids. 3. Look at the shapes. What do you think could be the next figures? Timer starts now. And the answer is correct. Very good, children. Look at this illustration. What do you see? We can see an animal, a leaves, a set of squares, and a set of stars. You see patterns in things or objects around you. The activities that you do every day follow a pattern. The way you arrange your things or even your toys in a cabinet follows a pattern. In the bodies of animals and even in leaves and branches of trees, pattern can be observed. So before we continue our discussion for today, let's define first the terms to be used in our lesson. One is sequence. It is the order of succession or ito yung pagkakasunod-sunod ng mga number na pwedeng pataas or pwedeng pababa. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. Ang mga dots after ng 10 or after ng number, ang ibig sabihin nun ay and so on or so forth. 2. Term. It is any number in the sequence or ito yung tumutukoy sa kahit na anong number sa isang set or sequence. So example, sa given set kanina or sequence, ang example natin ay 8 or pwedeng 2, 3. Isang number lang, yun po ang tinatawag nating term. 3. Pattern is an ordered set of numbers, shapes, or other math objects arranged according to rule. So, pattern po ang tinatawag daw natin sa order ng set of numbers or ng kahit anong math objects na naka-arrange or nakapagkakasunod-sunod batay sa rule. So, example, so kanina 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. Kung mapapansin mo, ang number ay naka-arrange from least to greatest. And then, another example is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on. Ang pagkaka-arrange naman sa kanya ay from greatest to lowest. 4. Ascending order. Arranging numbers from least to greatest. So here is the example. 5. Descending order. It is arranging numbers from greatest to least. Here is the example. 6. Equation. It is a mathematical sentence that states the equality of expression. So example, 9 times 5 is 45. Or 9 plus 0 is 9. Now that we're done defining the different terms that we're going to use in our lesson, let's start. So to find the missing term or terms in a sequence, we must first look for its pattern. Determining missing term or terms in a sequence. Example number 1, set 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, and blank and blank. Ang ating first set ay even number na kung mapapansin ito ay nasa ascending order. Now, paano natin mahahanap ang missing term? So, sabi kanina, hanapin muna natin ang pattern. But how? So, titingnan muna natin ang first na magkatabi na number which is ang 2 at 6. So, ang 2 at 6 ay may pagitan na 4. So, kung ang 2 ay magpa-plus tayo ng 4, ang sagot ay 6. So, tingnan natin din sa kasunod ng 6. Kung magdadagdag tayo ng 4 sa 6, it is equal to 10. Same thing din sa sunod, which is 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 plus 4 is 18. Therefore, this sequence has a difference of 4 between each other. So, may pagitan na 4. So, the pattern is continued by adding 4 to the last number. The pattern of number is made up of all even numbers. So, para mahanap natin ang kasunod ng 18, magpa-plus lang tayo ng 4. So, 18 plus 4 is 22. And 22 plus 4 is 26. There you have it, children. Ang missing terms natin ay 22 and 26. Example number 2, 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, and dalawang blank. So, this is a set of odd numbers. And same thing din sa example number 1, it is in ascending order. Now, paano natin mahahanap? So, katulad ng ginawa natin sa number 1, titingnan muna natin ang pattern dito sa dalawang magkatabing number. So, 3 at 7. Ano ang pagitan nila? So, kapag nag-minus tayo ng 7 minus 3, ang sagot ay 4. But since ascending order siya, magpa-plus tayo. So, ang 7 at 11 ay 4 din. So, plus 4. So just like in example number 1, this sequence has a difference of 4, but these numbers are all odd numbers. So, kung ang pattern natin ay plus 4, dito sa set, mahahanap natin ang missing terms dito by just adding 4. So, 19 plus 4 is 23. Very good. And 23 plus 4 is 27. Very good, kids. Example number 3. Set 30, 25, 20, 15, and blank and blank. So the sequence of a number is in decreasing order. So get the difference of the first two numbers to get the pattern. So, sa pagitan ng 30 at ng 25 mayroong 5. So since decreasing order ito, nag-minus tayo. So, ang 25 at 20, ang pagitan din niya ay 5. Same thing din sa 20 and 15. Therefore, ang ating pattern ay minus 5. So, to find the two missing terms, sundin lang natin ang pattern. So, 15 minus 5 is 10. And then proceed tayo. 10 minus 5 is 5. There you have it, children. Kapag nalaman or na-identify na natin ang isang pattern, madali na lang nating mahanap ang missing term in a sequence. Example number 4, we have 82, 81, 78, blank, 66, and blank. So, kung inyong mapapansin, the sequence of a number is still in decreasing order. So, same thing kanina. Get the difference of the first two numbers to get the pattern. So, kung inyong mapapansin, ang pagitan ng 82 at ng 81 ay 1. Decreasing order siya, kaya minus 1. Then, dito tayo sa 81 at 78. Ang pagitan nila ay 3. Mapapansin, 1 at 3. So, dito pa lang magkakaroon na tayo ng idea ng pattern na which is, ang pattern ay minus the odd numbers or consecutive odd numbers. Ano ang sunod ng 3 sa odd number? We have 5. So, let's see if ang next missing number is deducted by 5. So, 78 minus 5 is 73. So, titingnan natin kung ang pattern natin ay ganun nga. So, from 73 to 66, ang pagitan nila ay 7. And then, ano ang sunod na odd number sa 7? That's right, 9. Therefore, ang kasunod na missing term natin ay 66 minus 9 is 57. So, therefore, children, ang ating pattern sa example number 4 ay minus odd numbers. Tapos na natin ma-determine kung paano maghanap ng missing term in a sequence. Proceed tayo sa finding the missing term in an equation. So, to find the missing term or terms in an equation, we may apply the concepts of properties of operations. In finding the missing term or terms in an equation, we can use the different properties of operation. So, let's start with number 1, which is commutative property. Commutative property states that changing the order of the numbers does not affect the answer. So, ibig sabihin, kahit pagbaliktarin mo or pagbaliktarin mo ang arrangement or pagkakasulat ng number, ang sagot ay hindi maaapektuhan or hindi magbabago. So, here is the example. 4 plus 8 is 12. So, kung isusulat natin ito, uunahin natin ang 8. So, which is 8 plus 4. Ang sagot pa rin niya ay 12. Another example is 10 plus 5 is 15. Pagbaliktarin natin ang pagkakasulat, which is unahin natin ang 5 plus 10, the sum is still 15. So, this is an example of commutative property na kung saan pinagbaliktad man natin ang order o ang pagkakasulat ng number, ang sagot o yung sum ay hindi nagbago. 2. Associative property. It states that changing the grouping of factors does not affect the answer. So, ibig sabihin, kahit magbago ang kagrupo ng number sa isang set, ay hindi maaapektuhan or hindi magbabago ang kanilang sagot. So, example, 5 plus 6 plus 7. Itong set 1, ang unang grupo ay 5 at 6. Now, dito naman sa set 2, which is 5 plus 6 plus 7, kung inyong mapapansin, ang grupo naman na dito ay ang 6 at 7. Now, let us find the answer. So, dito sa set 1, ang first group is 5 plus 6 is 11. Then, bring down natin yung 7. Now, dito tayo sa next set, which is, bring down natin yung 5 since wala siyang ka-group. And then, ang group na naandito ay ang 6 at 7, which is, 6 plus 7 is 13. Then, find the sum natin. 11 plus 7 is 18. Next, 5 plus 13 is 18. So, kung yung mapapansin, nagbago man ang kagrupo ng number sa isang set, ang sagot nila ay same pa din na 18. Walang nagbago. So, this is the associative property. 3. Distributive property of multiplication over addition. It states that when a factor is given as a sum, multiplying each addend by the other factor before adding does not change the product. So, ibig sabihin, i-distribute natin ang isang number na kahit i-distribute natin siya, either multiplication or addition, hindi magbabago ang kanilang sagot. So, here is the example. Ang ating equation ay 3 times, open and close parenthesis, 5 plus 9. So, ito ang i-distribute natin. So, ang una nating i-distribute ay ang 3 times 5. So, dito natin siya isusulat sa kabila as 3 times 5. Next nating i-distribute ay ang 3 at yung 9. So, 3 times 9. So, isusulat na natin siya sa kabila. But since na-multiply na natin ito sa first group at na-distribute na natin yung factor, kukunin natin yung plus sign sa loob ng parenthesis na 5 at 9. So, here it is. Then, proceed natin. So, titingnan natin kung kahit i-distribute ba natin yun, ay hindi magbabago ang kanilang product. So, let's see. 5 plus 9 is 14. So, bring down natin yung 3 at yung times. Now, dito tayo sa kabila. 3 times 5 is 15. Bring down natin yung plus sign, then 3 times 9 is 27. Next, 3 times 14 is 42. Now, dito tayo sa kabila. 15 plus 27 is 42. See? Kahit i-distribute natin yung factors sa 3 times 5 at 3 times 9, hindi pa rin nagbago ang kanilang sagot. So, same pa rin as 42. So, ito ang tinatawag nating distributive property of multiplication over addition. 4. Identity or zero property. So, this property states that when you add 0 to any number, the answer is the number itself. However, in multiplication, any number multiplied by 1, the answer is the number itself. So, example, we have 4 plus 0. The answer is, the number itself is 4, ang sarili niya. And then, in multiplication, so we have 4 times 1. Ang sagot ay correct. Ang kanyang sarili na which is 4. Remember, kids, to find the missing term or terms in a sequence, we must first look for its pattern. Some pattern may involve odd numbers, even numbers, multiples or factors of a number. Then, to find the missing term or terms in an equation, we use the different properties of whole numbers and their operations. They are commutative property, associative property, distributive property of multiplication over addition, and identity or zero property. Let's try to solve this. A. Fill in the missing terms to complete the sequence. 1. Timer starts now. Time's up. And the pattern is plus 10. Therefore, the answer is correct. 25, 55, and 75. 2. Time's up. The pattern is multiplied by 2. So, 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. 8 multiplied by 2 is 16. Therefore, the answer is correct. It's 32 and 128. 3. Time's up. So, kung mapapansin, ang pattern niya ay plus 1 sa bawat number at sa bawat number ay ang katabi niya ay ang corresponding letter sa alphabet. So, the answer is 4D and 7G. Let's try this. Write the missing number in the equation. Then, write the property of operation used. 1. Timer starts now. And the answer is 5. The property used, commutative property. 2. answer is property used, associative property. 3. Time's up, and the answer is the property used, distributive property over addition. 4. And time's up. The answer is the property used, identity or zero property. Very good, children. Job well done. That ends our discussion for today. I hope you learned something from this video. I'm MaamCee and bye!